YouTube, so welcome to video number 3. This is the BMW iX. I don't know why I just was talking like that, but I did find my book with all the different cars that I seen at my job, the crazy different cars, and this is one of them. I seen the BMW iX. This car is crazy. This car looks another one of them cars, like I said, like you stepping into the future, bro. You stepping into the future. Like this car look. If you see this car in person, you be like, what the hell is that? Like for real. Like this car look crazy. Of course it's all electric. Of course it's all electric. We're gonna see if this is better than the Tesla Y. Straight like that, bro. We coming for Tesla, bro. All the Tesla trucks, all the Tesla cars, they get replaced with something new. This this look like it's gonna be better than the Tesla, but let's get right into the video, man. Let's do it. All right. Why the car dirty, man? Why the car dirty? Well, I had to get me some snacks.
Yuri.
I'm
Jake, and we're going for a drive.
These my guys right here, bro. Look, they be going crazy in the car. They gonna drive the mellow. I told you to get sideways. Yup. They don't play. They driving the mess up. Got the wood in there. Oh, got that glass. Oh my God, got the big screen. This is already better than the
22 BMW iX.
X-Drive 50 without launch control.
Brake boost anyways?
Woo! Instant torque.
Hyperspeed.
I'm actually trying to go forward.
Horsepower and torque.
516 horsepower, 564 pound-feet of torque from a 105 kilowatt-hour battery and 2 electric motors.
Hit me with the range.
Well, Yuri, there's a lot of variations, not very easy to say. 521 kilometers on the X-Drive 50, but
320.
that's with the 20-inch wheels. It's 507 kilometers with the 22-inch wheels.
And we're on 21-inch winter wheels.
Yes, so the winter tire would have also changed the range on the 21-inch wheels, which
So the more bigger the tire, more bigger the wheel setup, the less the range. Because it's an electric car, so it's using more power to move the wheels. We get it.
21 actually has the least amount of range, which makes me think that they're the heaviest.
And this is the first all-electric SUV from BMW. This is the iX brand, or the i brand.
Yep.
And the iX is for SUV.
I wish they would have cleaned the car before
And
they
then
did
there's
this
going to be
video.
an i4, which
But they are in the snow.
right now.
Yes, that's a sedan that looks like the 3 Series sedan.
And then looking
Oh, I see these at work too. The BMW, we got to review that. The BMW M Series, I don't know what it is. It's like an M Series all-electric car sedan. I don't know. It looks like the M4 though. It looked like the M4
Side
and the
here is
M3s, but it's an all-electric car. I don't know.
craziest part about this car, because we have updated our BMW infotainment and everything. We've got this crystal rotary wheel.
Oh
We've
my
If
got-
you're wondering what the reflections are on our faces throughout the video, it's the crystals.
Instead of piano black buttons, we have capacitive touch wood buttons, okay?
Yeah, capacitive wood.
We got rid of all our climate hard buttons and
Oh,
our
you pressed
shortcuts,
that?
and now we've got this awesome looking screen, which is like the coolest thing, most impressive ever. But all your
Oh, the
controls are pretty
wood.
much touch
You can
now,
press the
voice.
wood
Yeah,
and then
we
do
have some
different stuff.
crystals up here to change our seats, which are very impressive looking.
The sickest thing
That
I've
looks
ever
sweet.
seen in my life.
Yeah, probably.
Them
But
look sweet.
spoiler alert, as a total package, this car is pretty cool, but also kind of bad.
Yeah, for numerous
Oh.
reasons.
We're going to
Hold
get
up.
into all of them, but I just wanted to really show you how
Hold
cool
up,
this
it might not be
interior
bad.
is, 'cause it is very comfortable and all that
It might
stuff.
not be better than
Let's
the
start with the
Tesla.
electric noise. Ready?
Oh yeah. That's a really cool sound, like really cool.
I like it. You don't get that in the personal mode or the eco mode or whatever.
Yes, because that's part of the Icono sounds or whatever it's called, and that's actually an option package.
Don't hate it. And anyways, that speed, pretty good, not ridiculous or anything.
No, but it's quick.
It's quick, but it's not like, "Whoa!"
But for an SUV at the same time, like this is quick.
yeah, but it's not like,
It's not, well, we haven't driven a Plaid, but
yeah.
it's not like a
I
Plaid
feel like
in my
the
head.
Tesla,
Tesla-
that we
Tesla,
drove, the Model
Tesla
X
Y
we
got
drove was
the-
a little faster than this.
That's
Yeah,
a Plaid
but
version?
this
The
feels
SUV?
faster than the EQS,
Yes.
even though that had very similar horsepower and torque.
Okay, and then back to driving stuff, our regenerative braking. Let's see what it has. So we have a B if you push down on your shifter to go to brake regen. Right now we're in D, and in the infotainment settings we have it set to adaptive. So it slows down a bit. If we put it to low, it pretty much coasts. So we can change that to their high, slows you down a lot. And if I go to B, I feel like that's pretty much the exact same as high.
Yeah, so that is.
What are they talking about, right?
Mode.
And it is for
So
one
if you
pedal drive, you
lift
can
your
come to
foot
a full
off the
stop, and there is nothing weird about
I ain't gonna say gas
using the
button
brake
because it's
pedal.
an
It
electric
doesn't
car.
feel weird.
So if
It's
you lift
not
your foot off the
moving
go
on its own
button,
like the Mercedes EQS was.
does it
even
slow
though that is a
down? Because
car,
I know
it's an
Teslas
SUV.
do that.
Still new
Like
electric
when you
stuff.
put your
Yeah,
foot
the
off.
only
of
thing
it,
that I
it's-
wish we
it
did
basically
actually have
stops
paddles
and
on this,
stops.
because you have to go through your infotainment to change your energy recovery in D.
Yeah, I mean, keep it all adaptive, and I think that's
Probably.
like the best. It kind of knows what
Energy
it's doing.
recovery.
And then it also changes the regen.
Bro, electric
based on
cars
which
are so
drive mode you're
trash,
in.
bro.
So if you hit your
Electric
My
cars
mode,
No,
so-
stop. I'm going through
Oh,
closer
sorry,
corner
okay.
and sport.
which is one of the modes.
A little bit over.
Wow.
Okay, I did not expect that.
No, me neither.
Yeah, it just feels great. Rips super hard. Is it more fun than the Ioniq 5?
No, actually, but it's definitely quicker. The
Yeah.
Ioniq 5 wanted to send the back end around a lot more, which is surprising, but this thing's actually pretty good too.
Still feels like a BMW.
That's a big truck.
Does it
to
drives
be
like a
sliding around
BMW?
a
So
barn
you're
like
in
that.
sport mode, which when you click sport mode, it actually prompts you to turn off the traction control.
And that's like the only way to turn off traction in this.
Yes, there's no actual
What?
individual traction control mode. There is something special if you
What?
hit this other mode button where you go to your drivetrain and chassis and you go to drive off support, which is like your stuck mode. Technically not really launch control, so we're not going to say anything like that. It will fully defeat traction for a very short amount of time.
Okay, let's see if I can make
Let's
the
try
tires
it.
go. Yee!
Yeah, probably not. Let's roll down the window.
Activate
Here's some.
once.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, it's probably just for getting not stopped.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, whatever. Cool. So I think that's the general like basic part of it. Now let's talk about the looks for
Bro,
1
like-
second before we start talking about all the stuff that kind of sucks or is super cool.
Can I give you my general opinion on the look before we get into the details?
Yeah.
I think this
I
car look
hate
good.
it. It's disgusting. It looks like garbage. The
No.
X5 is beautiful, and I would recommend that based on looks alone.
This has nice features to it. I do like the big
But
grill.
this
I
is
like the
something
pattern
new.
in it.
This is something
The headlights are
brand
kind
new.
of cool, but I guess after the car wash they did get some moisture in it. But the DRLs are all right.
My bad,
They're
Joe. I thought I stopped
alright.
recording for
They're-
some
yeah,
reason.
the X5
I think
is
this
better.
car look
The
good.
badge at the
Like,
front
let me know
opens
what
up,
y'all
you can
think. I
pour
think
wash
this
your
car
fluid
look
in there.
good.
That's cool.
Interesting
It looks
thing,
so future.
because you
Like if
can't
you see
actually
this car in
open
person,
the
I feel
front
like
because
I'll
there
be
is no
saying this a
front.
lot.
And
But
the
if you
front
see
is
these
the
cars
sport
in
package,
person,
so we've
you
got
gonna
the
be
lines
like,
that go in,
whoa,
but you get a
what is
non-sport
it?
package with like blue lines,
That's-
and it's like more chill.
That look trash. I don't know.
But you are
That
correct.
white with the blue?
In
Nah.
the bad part of the body lines on the side, it looks like somebody.
one I've seen?
Just
Somebody
smashed the
punched
stick
it?
100 times.
Yeah.
Because the
one
body
I've
lines are all
seen, it was all
warpy
black.
and messy through all the doors. It's like
Each door has its own reflection.
people complain about Tesla build quality. This is worse than a panel gap.
Okay, so
Oh.
I can't attribute
I
this
see what
to
they're saying.
build
They
quali-
saying that the-
quality. We don't
the-
know.
it's not
I feel
flowing
like
through
it's
the
design.
car.
Whatever it is the worst thing
Like
I've ever
somebody
seen in
punched
my
it.
life.
It just looks muddy. The reflections are. It's bad from the side.
I'd rather have panel gaps any day of the week. Any day of the week.
And
I would
then-
rather have a door handle not work, have to take it in, get it fixed, and get it back a month later than deal with those body lines.
I don't think
You
so.
need to get this car
It's hideous,
in
but
all white so that you can't see any reflections.
yeah, this color I really don't like. But
Oh,
it's cool to have this exterior color
don't
with
like
this
the
interior
color.
color.
And the red
The black
metallic
one?
with
The
the
black one?
gold accents on the outside.
The bronze, yeah.
It is awesome.
The bronze is cool, yeah.
Hey, floating roof, just like the
Just like every other car in the
i8
last
and
10
the i3.
Yeah. And then moving around to the back,
Did that say Ontario?
it looks like a minivan to me. And the taillight's kind of weird. And then if you
Wow.
open the hatch, you see lights at the sides
What?
because the lights go with the hatch.
It does look awkward, but I
What
do
does?
enjoy awkward looks.
Yes, you do.
So I don't fully hate this. I do love the door handles though. They're flush, but you can like reach in, and then it's a very satisfying open, unlike the EQS and a lot of other cars.
The door handles look cool. However, the function on the inside, you actually have to press this button, and it is electronic. It pops it open, and because it's at the front, it actually makes the doors feel very heavy to push out.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's they're doing fancy stuff in this car.
Oh, they're doing a lot of stuff in this car.
I mean, if it's a
Okay.
button, they might
So
as well
overall,
just let
looks-wise,
the car
you hate it.
door
I'm
open
alright with
itself.
it. Not my favorite. Kind of cool. Nah.
we forgot about the wheels, though.
I don't think anything BMW offers
I don't
is
like the
really that
wheels.
cool on this.
No, surprisingly, even the 22s don't look great.
But what would be the Continental recommended tire
22s look
for
better.
iX X Drive 50?
That would be the Continental Conti Winter Contact TS 830P or the Conti Sport Contact 5 in the summer.
So then we did have a whole bunch of issues with
Ain't
charging
nobody
this
buying
car.
that after buying
Yes.
this car.
Do you want to talk about that at the very
You're
end?
not buying them
Maybe
wheels.
when I drive.
You
Yeah,
going to
okay.
a
We'll talk
regular
about that
gas
later.
station where they
Before you
sell
drive, I
brand
want
new
to
and
mention
used
a
tires,
couple things
and
that
they gonna get
absolutely
them.
destroy me in this car.
Cause ain't
Okay.
no way.
The cup holders.
You about to
the
spend
best.
all
So this
this money
center
again
area
on some new
thing,
wheels.
like there's no
Oh, the
transmission
little,
tunnel, so
I
we
like
can
how
leave
that
it open.
little
Nobody asked
lower
for that.
part.
Like there's
I like how that part is. Like it has like two different spots, but you gotta reach all the way down there to get your drink. You gotta reach all the way down there. That's gonna blow me. They got the little charging spot too. It got two Type C. That's pretty cool. But all of this is gonna lower your miles per charge. You can't say gallon because
there's no transmission tunnel, so we can leave it open. Nobody asked for that.
Yeah, I know.
Or just garbage flying left and right. And then you put the cup holders down there at the bottom.
That's what I
Reach in
just
for the
said.
cup
Like,
holder,
why
get
is
your
it
arm
all
on
the way
side
down
to
there?
get to it? You can't get to the other one. It is the worst design ever, but I understand that Europeans
Yeah,
don't really drive through to get Timmies
I
like
like
we
how
do
it
in Canada.
looked, but it's
But
trash.
man,
They sell this car here though, right? Just checking.
I think they designed it in Germany.
Maybe-
Okay.
I
I
don't
do
think
not
this.
like that at all.
Yeah, and
I'm
this
starting
electric
to
car
think
thing
that
that's
this isn't
become a
better than
theme
the
in
Tesla.
every electric car because there's no transmission tunnels. When you said there's garbage flying, like, yeah, when we throw bottles or Tim Hortons or whatever on the passenger side, somehow those ones eventually, after a couple cliche turns, migrate into the pedals, which is very dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Nah,
Next thing
bro,
that I
your
don't
kids
like, we
drop
got
some
this
stuff
full
and now it's
shifter,
all
whatever,
all
it's
in
crystal,
down there
it's
by the
nice, I
pedal
love
and the
it. And
brake.
start stop above it, but like I don't know when the car's like started or off. You open the door, it turns off.
Yes.
Things like I had the wipers keep going while the car was off, and I had to like close it to lock it to make it go. To put it in park, there's no park button, but there is an e-brake button. It's all kind of weird.
Yes.
And then this command center, the rotary controller.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
this car
feel as good for
sounded
the jog,
trash.
like left, right, up, down.
No, but
as
the
old ones
rotation.
did. The rotation's 10 out of 10 because
10
it's
out of
cool
10.
crystal, but
Yeah.
like that's not there. But then we do have this cool volume roller, which is also diamond. I like the old one more, where all the buttons were kind of separate. Like you get used to this, but it's not my ideal.
Yeah, and then what if these like wear off? You got to replace the whole wood.
Yeah, you gotta
I
replace
guess?
the whole-
I don't know. I'm sure they plan for that, but it does look cooler than anything in the world.
I hate gloss
do
black,
look
as
tight.
everybody knows, and they replaced it with wood, which I didn't ask for, but I'm okay with.
Okay, a cool thing is we can put our cell phone in front of that, and there's a pass-through at the bottom for your cable, but then you also have a wireless charger down there, and it's USB-C only. But losing the hard buttons for the climate and those 1 to 8 shortcuts
Yeah.
totally sucks, because through the climate, you got to talk to the car, you can click the climate menu, and then you have these really muddy, hard-to-read gauges for your heated steering wheel, seats.
And you got to scroll over so that I can see
You gotta
mine.
keep
and then
scrolling
you
and
can't see
scrolling
yours.
while you're
It's
driving.
super
Scroll,
distracting.
scroll.
However, luckily,
Somebody
when you
gonna
start
crash.
to it cannot be distracted by itself.
Man, God
So
forbid,
take
but
its
somebody go
advice,
get in
and
it.
then you have to say,
And
hey, BMW, warm my butthole.
Okay, I'm raising the temperature, so it will be more comfortable right away. Let me know if it gets too warm for you.
It
feel- I
still
feel
didn't
like-
warm my
Hey, she
butthole. It
answered.
just, the heated seat isn't
I
on.
feel like it was giving you attitude.
I
there.
think so. Wow.
Anyways, do not like that part.
She
And
did
then
it,
with our
though.
1 to 8 shortcuts that are missing, we do have shortcuts if we pull down from the top, and you need to program stuff there. And I program my drive recorder there because we have an outside camera, and I saw someone in an
This
i3
is too
come
much
up. So I
buttons
waved to
on
her.
that
She gave me a
screen,
thumbs up
bro.
because she was excited to see this. And then I tried to click drive recorder, which they made HD and gave you 30 seconds before and after. But you do need that 30 seconds because sliding down, clicking drive recorder, clicking start, I barely got to that in time, and I think I actually missed the part where she waved to me and gave the thumbs up.
So even now with the additional time, it took you so long to enable it that it's not actually better.
Yeah, they made it worse because
The
before
steering
I
wheel
would
look
click
cool.
one hard button, that's one input, and then it's right there.
huge.
Now I need to slide down, then click. So they made an awesome system, like that M3 I did the daily driving video for was perfect. They just made more button clicks and made it harder. And if you tried to use voice control, look how long it'll take. Hey BMW, drive recorder.
Didn't even register. It didn't register the Hey BMW.
I'm opening drive recorder.
Oh my god, it did.
12 whole seconds to open it.
Start there.
16
it's-
seconds
yeah.
to start some
It is
shit.
bad design, but I understand that they've committed to it, and there's nothing they can do, and there is a shortage of cars in the market, so people
Oh
are still going to buy it
man,
anyways.
I was
so,
liking this.
But a cool
I
thing that
was
this
thinking
does
I was
do,
gonna
if
like
I come
this
to a stop
car.
after doing a couple curves, you know how much I love my reverse assist, right? Check this
Oh,
out.
yes.
I don't
When you
even know
reverse
if I
assist,
like this
backup
car no
assistant.
more.
it shows
It
the
look
path.
cool though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
In the right color. It look
yeah.
cool.
That's fun.
Pretty sweet. Okay, your turn to drive.
Okay, sport. Activate sport mode.
Yeah, when you brake boost, I think that's a launch.
It's doing 25%. Yeah, that's quick. It's in the 4-second-ish range for 0 to 60.
Yeah, it's a good speed.
Yeah, and like when you're already driving and stuff, like it's still quick. Like,
Yeah, and you
it's
should
good.
have a lot of power for like most of the life.
For the
of car.
numbers, yeah, for the
Until you
numbers
get
that
to
it
what,
has.
like 20%ish or something.
Your ass
No,
go.
I think when you get to
Man,
like
he
turbo
going
mode or
right
whatever,
to the
then
damn
I
charger
think it starts to
port.
kill it.
Keep pressing
So
his car.
actually
this quick.
driving this BMW is fantastic. It just feels like a BMW, like
Yeah, yeah.
nothing weird.
It's so sweet to drive.
The brakes are normal, the steering is normal.
The steering wheel isn't normal.
No, but the steering itself is actually better than the BMW M240i.
Oh, 100%.
It like the on-center feel is actually better. Like sure, there's no feel, but
But the size of the wheel, come on.
yeah, the size of the wheel and the shape
Steering
of
wheel
it,
So
huge.
cool.
it's weird, but I don't mind it.
And they simplified all the buttons on the wheel too.
Like a lot, to the point that it's actually bad because some of the settings are now in the infotainment, which I'll get to after. Driving, comfort-wise, is fantastic. The air suspension is super comfortable. You can
I wanna see
raise
the
it with
back
this
seat.
button on your wood console thing. Changing your drive modes with your My Mode button also brings up personal, sport, and efficient, which also changes your background settings on your screen and stuff like that.
And your ambient lighting. And you can't change your ambient lighting to a custom color if you're in sport mode.
Yes. So right now I'm in sport mode, which sort of maximizes my regen, and then I can maximize it even further by going into B mode, and you can kind of see that on your gauge cluster, and it's very aggressive.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a very good regen system.
So let's send it into its most aggressive mode, into cliche corner, and
So you gotta put it in B mode.
definitely
You gotta put it in
quick,
sport
and
mode.
it's,
So you can
it's
save
heavy,
all the power.
but it's compensating
make
for
the
all of its
most
weight. It feels like
speed.
it's top heavy, even though the batteries are at the bottom. But yeah, for an SUV, it rips. And the thing about driving all these electric cars, they feel the same.
They're all the exact same.
They body roll, they're all heavy. You just stab the throttle, you wait for it to straighten out. They're all the same.
They're all exactly the same.
This is the same as a Taycan, obviously a little bit slower.
Same as an Ioniq.
Same as Ioniq. Like they all
Same as the
feel,
EQS.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's
That's-
weird.
That's life.
Yeah. So like
Dang,
the
so all
character is
electric
gone.
cars
Like,
are
this,
exact
the only
same?
character is
That's kind of
The
bad.
gimmicky stuff on the
Right.
inside.
exactly. So let's
You don't
talk
get nothing
about
like
the adaptive
special out
cruise
of getting
control
this
and lane keep
this
assist.
electric car.
Very,
and getting
very
this
good,
electric car.
right?
Just the look.
No.
Oh, okay.
The power and
so-
all that thing.
I
that's
feel
all
like it's
thing.
not as good as
Exact
before. Like I have
same.
my hand on the wheel and it's still like telling me to put my hand on the wheel. Like it needs more weight to the point where it's like stopping me on the highway while I had a hand on the wheel.
But once it's working, it's very good,
If you have a heavy hand,
which
that-
I do.
But like I don't usually encounter where my hand is on the wheel and the car just stops itself.
Maybe it's because of the shape.
I don't know. I had my hand on the side. I just it didn't do well for me in stop go traffic.
I heard Cadillac got
I
a
was
good
disappointed.
Okay, next thing I was
Cadillac got a
disappointed
good,
by was the adaptive cruise
autopilot
settings.
system.
You can't actually change
And
the
the
distance
Escalade.
control from the car in front of you on your steering wheel. They've simplified it to the point that you now have to use it in the infotainment, which is, honestly, that's psychotic.
But they have an adaptive setting.
What?
Which
Yes, it-
does a great
They want you
job
to-
of all that stuff when it is working.
And it forces
They
you
want
to
you
use
to
that mode
adapt
because,
the distance
Because of that, I'm
in the-
never going to change
on this
that
big
ever again.
ass screen
And I'm just
while
gonna live
you
with whatever
driving.
adaptive is.
They got you.
They
Do
did.
they want
Just like
somebody
with
to-
talking to this thing, because
Yeah, this is not it.
complicated, but it's
This
not
ain't it. This ain't
something
it.
I do really
I might
like
gotta
about
end the video, man. I might have to end the video. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see the back seat. Let me see the back seat. Oh, what they talking about the charging?
With the EQS and the
Let me
Ioniq
see.
5 where there was a snowbank in the way, a bunch of machines weren't working. We called them, asked them to fix that, blah, 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 blah. We came back this week, snowbank was still there. The 350 was not working, it was a black screen this time.
All 4 chargers were broken in 4 different ways.
Black screen, totally off. Won't accept payment, says the machine's broken, tells me it won't accept payment. And we called them, and then we were talking to
So
the
the
person there,
snow,
trying to reset the system.
that's what
Outside
they
in
was
the
talking about
cold,
on
it's
the news.
very
They said
cold
all
today.
this,
And then we
the
got to the point
climate
where,
can
like,
mess
one
up
thing
these
worked, but the
charging
payment
stations.
wouldn't work.
Now you can't go
And
nowhere.
they were trying to connect us to someone to pay over the phone, and we just left. Electrify Canada, Electrify America, Volkswagen Group. I think all the other manufacturers need to put the pressure on them to make it work because
Yeah, every manufacturer that isn't Tesla needs to get together and make a premium charging experience for everyone.
and that was the first experience of the day. And
I
if
wanna
you're
see
looking
the
for a new
back
car,
seat.
tsp.true.
Have some of the doors and panels open, you do see the carbon fiber reinforced plastic, which is impressive.
So I feel like the i3 and the
Yes,
i8 did that.
exactly, because they had like that cool
Yeah.
material and stuff. So
Why the
it's cool
carbon
that
fiber
that
look like
stuff
that?
translated over.
Okay, yeah, this
I had to
Bowser
skip
Wilkins
through
system
because this
is
video
so
really long.
freaking good.
Yeah,
And then you can do a bunch of different options like studio here, there, all that kind of stuff. It was good.
yeah. BMWs don't really screw up
Concert.
their audio system.
Oh, this is
Okay, back to the infotainment, the Sirius XM. You can have it so that there's a mode.
What
that
the hell
media
they
goes
listening to?
full
Papa the
screen
Roach?
while you're just driving, but then like all the buttons go away, so it looks impressive. But I turned that off. But you can do like rewinding and all that stuff.
Let me see how much the price is.
Manufacturer
When you
is
get
now
there.
priding themselves on the exact same things.
Would you
They're
get this
making
car?
SUVs,
I don't
they're
think
making them
I don't think this is
electric,
better than
batteries
a
at the bottom,
Tesla
they're
Y.
removing
or,
hard buttons, and you have to
X.
talk to the car.
And
Every car.
Especially
I
an
don't
X,
like
'cause X.
where the industry's heading.
I don't
and
either.
There's nothing you can really do about it.
On that note, what's the price?
Hit me with the price.
It starts at $89,900.
Get a Tesla Y or X. Get a. You don't got to deal with all these weird different things with BMW they try to do. I don't think that's better. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Let's go.
This car looks wise.
So yeah, I kept looking at the video and actually the price is
$90.
So overall,
$94,000
there are a lot
for
of
this
things I
truck.
really like about this car, looks wise, interior wise, function wise. There's a lot of stuff
94,000. Give me a
I
pattern.
don't.